We've always allowed you to create broadcasts via the API, but to send them, you have to send a separate call. So you create it and then you send it. So let's look through an example where we've now updated the option to where you can create and send at the same time. Okay, so here I am in this broadcast example. And just to note here that I've spun this up with React Email. You don't have to send with React. You can also just send with plain HTML here, but React Email gives me this preview server so I can see how it will actually look like in real email clients. Now, to return to my little dashboard here, if I click Create Broadcast, this simply fires off a server action that creates the broadcast. Now, I can go see it in the dashboard. So here it is right here. And you can see that it looks great, right? It looks just like what I saw in the React Email preview server. Now, if I want to update this, for instance, let's say I want to attach a topic ID. I've got a little helper here. I can click update and it will now attach my blog post's topic ID to it. Now, if you don't know what topics are, I'll go over it really briefly. Basically, you can send to a broader audience, but then people can opt in or out of certain topics, which means you can continue to send to a broader segment, like a business segment from your perspective, but individuals get the right to decide what they want to receive from you. This gives them more say in that and also allows you to be sending to engaged recipients. So here I've added this blog topic, and that way only those who want to receive my blog posts in the broader segment, here my marketing segment, will receive it. Now I can also come over here and click send broadcast in this fictitious example, and it will send off another call that sends this broadcast. So just to demonstrate in this fake example that there's multiple steps: creating it, if you want to update it, and then eventually sending it. These are all separate calls. Well, now if you're confident in your creation, you can send it right away, and that's what I want to show you. So I now have a new option here, this button that creates and sends it. So just to show you what the code looks like here, I'm going to hit this server action. If I jump over here, you'll notice it looks just like a creation, except I passed this optional true flag for sending. Now I can even send along a scheduled date, which right now we're not going to do. You can see I've got an example here as well. So let's start by just sending it straight away. So again, back over here, I can now click create and send, and it will create it and it will send it. In fact, I can check that out in the dashboard. Here it is queued already, and this should send off to everyone again in the segment who's opted into that particular topic. So this is queued and will eventually be sent out. Now I can also create and schedule it as well if I want to. So back to the actual code example here, let's swap these two things out. So I'll actually send along a schedule, and then in 5 minutes it will send it. So I'll click create and send again like this, and it will create and send it, but this time it will send it in 5 minutes. And again, I can check that out. If I jump back over here and I refresh, you'll see that this is now scheduled for 5 minutes away. So just a simple change to make it easier for you to create and send using the Broadcast API. Now, of course, this is true across all our SDKs. They've all been updated to support this mechanism, and you can still continue to create and update and send as separate calls if you want to, but once you're confident in your flow, especially if you're generating this automatically based on new blog posts or other content, this is a really nice way to kind of cut down on the amount of calls you have to make and allow this to be a lot more seamless from your perspective. Well, I hope this was a help to understand a little bit more about the Broadcast API and to understand this new change. Thanks so much. We'll catch you in the next one. Happy emailing.